Jennifer Grey provides update on Dirty Dancing 2. While it seems to still be in the very early stages, original Dirty Dancing star Jennifer Grey has given an encouraging update on the belated sequel. There are certain movies that many believe really do not need a sequel, prequel, or reboot. Many fans would say that one such movie is Dirty Dancing, the 80s classic that boasts a hit soundtrack and dozens of iconic lines and images that have lived on for almost 40 years without needing a sequel to come along and spoil it all. However, we have already had a prequel movie in the form of the dire Dirty Dancing, Havana Nights, and a made-for-TV ABC musical remake. Then in 2020 came the announcement that original star of the movie Jennifer Grey would be reprising the role of Frances in a direct sequel. Now the actress has been giving an update on exactly what is happening with Dirty Dancing 2. The original Dirty Dancing was released in 1987 and starred Patrick Swayze as charismatic dance instructor Johnny Castle, who becomes the love interest of Frances, baby houseman, over the course of the movie. As well as being the highest-grossing movie of the year, Dirty Dancing created one of the most iconic cinema quotes of the decade with the line, "Nobody puts baby in the corner," and one of the movie-replicated dance routines ever put on screen. So is it pretty much impossible to do it again, without Swayze and with such a well-loved original to stand up to? Grey recently spoke to People while promoting her memoir, and seemed to concede that the sequel can never be the same as the original, but will hopefully bring something memorable to new audiences. She said, "It was lightning in a bottle. It's like this thing happened, and it's so beautiful, and I can't explain it. No one can explain it. We're working on the sequel. I'm working on it with Lionsgate and working on the script. We've been working on it for a couple of years. And I know in my heart, I would love to give fans or a young, new audience an experience that would never replicate that, but has the same kind of underpinnings." The mid to late 1980s has become the perfect hunting ground for studios looking to reboot or revive some of their biggest hits. As seems to be the case with Hollywood, these movies are in the 30 to 40-year-old bracket, which seems to make it okay for a new version of the story to be created for new cinema audiences. With many streaming platforms also needing new content, that has also led to the same kind of interest being shown in movies such as Dirty Dancing to adapt them into TV shows. While Dirty Dancing 2 will be a direct sequel, and featuring Jennifer Grey in her original role will add a legacy connection to the original, there is little doubt that fans of Dirty Dancing will not get exactly the same rush as they did when Patrick Swayze shook his hips in 1987. However, if the new film makes it to screens, there is every chance it will cause at least a few of those cinema newcomers to go and hunt out the original film and really keep the magic alive. Streets of Rage movie in the works from John Wick creator Kolstad. John Wick creator Kolstad wrote the spec script for a Streets of Rage film based on the classic video game. The next video game from the past to be revived with an all-new movie adaptation will be Streets of Rage. The Deadline, a feature film based on the side-scrolling beat-em-up video game, is now in the works with a spec script written by Kolstad, the creator of the John Wick franchise, who served as a writer on the first 3 films in the action movie series. Kolstad also wrote last year's Nobody, which starred Bob Odenkirk as an action hero. Producing the Streets of Rage film will be DJ2 Entertainment, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Escape Artists, The Equalizer. Like Sonic the Hedgehog, Streets of Rage was also originally developed by Sega and first published on the company's Genesis console in 1991. Its simplistic story follows a group of vigilantes fighting their way through a city filled with violent criminals in pursuit of a dastardly mob boss. Multiple sequels followed on the Sega Genesis, with the revival sequel Streets of Rage 4 releasing in 2020 on modern gaming consoles. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 setting the new record at the box office for a video game adaptation's opening seems to be resulting in progress made on other planned video game movies. It was just recently announced that Jason Momoa would star in a live-action Minecraft movie by Napoleon Dynamite director Jared Hess. John Wick director Chad Stahelski is also working on a Ghost of Tsushima video game movie with writer Takashi Dosho. Several more video game adaptations are also already on the way. Later this year, we'll see the release of an animated Super Mario Bros. Movie, which, if successful, could lead to other Nintendo titles getting the big screen treatment. High-profile shows based on The Last of Us and Twisted Metal are also in development, as are upcoming movies based on games like Borderlands, Metal Gear Solid, and Splinter Cell. Jason Momoa set to star in live-action Minecraft movie. Jason Momoa will star in a live-action Minecraft movie from Napoleon Dynamite director Jared Hess. The long-gestating Minecraft movie is moving forward with a major star set to take the lead. Per The Hollywood Reporter, Aquaman and Game of Thrones star Jason Momoa has been cast in a live-action feature film adaptation of the popular block-building video game. Jared Hess, Napoleon Dynamite, is also on board to direct the movie for Warner Bros. Pictures. The Minecraft movie has been in development for many years and will include a posthumous credit from late producer Jill Messick. Mary Parent and Roy Lee are also producing with Minecraft developer Mojang Studios' Lydia Winters and Vu B. Executive producers include John Berg, Cale Boiter, and John Spates. Minecraft was first published by Mojang Studios in 2009, having since become the best-selling video game of all time with more than 238 million copies sold. The video game uses simplistic, blocky graphics and encourages creativity by having players design buildings and landscapes using different terrains and objects, all in block form. Spin-off games like Minecraft Story Mode have imagined new stories set in animated Minecraft worlds, but how this will translate to a live-action adaptation remains to be seen. There have been attempts to get Minecraft made into a movie in the past that haven't panned out. At one point, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia star Rob McElhenney was on board to direct the feature, but wound up parting ways with the project. It was reported in 2019 that Freeheld Helmer Peter Solet would direct Minecraft, but that didn't end up working out either. Steve Carell was also among the actors reportedly eyed for a role, but is not involved with this current version with Hess and Momoa. It would seem that the continued success of video game adaptations has given the Minecraft film the juice it needs to finally make some traction. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 just debuted to incredible success, surpassing the record opening previously set by the original in 2020. Mortal Kombat was also the most streamed new release on HBO Max in 2021. There are many other big-name adaptations in the works as well, such as a new Super Mario Bros. Movie and TV shows based on The Last of Us and Twisted Metal. Jason Momoa and Warner Bros. will be bringing DC fans the sequel to Aquaman next year. Dubbed Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, the follow-up film brings back Momoa as the titular superhero after Aquaman raked in more than $1 billion at the box office. Joining Momoa in the sequel, which is directed by James Wan, are Amber Heard, Dolph Lundgren, Willem Dafoe, Patrick Wilson, Nicole Kidman, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, and Temuera Morrison. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is scheduled to be released in movie theaters on March 17, 2023, following several release date delays. The Minecraft movie does not yet have an official release date at this time, perhaps with the studio waiting to see if this is the version that finally gets its gears turning before making that announcement. Thor: Love and Thunder trailer reveals first look at Russell Crowe as Zeus. A sneak peek at Russell Crowe's incarnation of Zeus was unveiled in the new trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder. Marvel finally dropped the Thor: Love and Thunder trailer ahead of its release this summer, and with it comes plenty of new footage. Of course, We get to see a new look at the returns of Chris Hemsworth and Natalie Portman as the titular god and Jane, the mighty Thor Foster, respectively. Also included in the trailer is a sneak peek at Russell Crowe making his Marvel Cinematic Universe debut as Zeus, though we can only see his hand followed by another shot from behind. It was reported back in March 2021 that Crowe had joined Thor: Love and Thunder in a mystery role. As his involvement was not advertised, it was believed that the actor would be coming in for a cameo that was meant to be a surprise, leaving it up to fan speculation as to which character he might be playing. However, the next month, Crowe himself let the Greek god out of the bag by revealing that he'd be playing Zeus in the film. He sounded very excited to be stepping into the MCU in that role. "I'm gonna get on my bicycle, I'm gonna ride up to Disney Fox Studios, and around about 9:15 I shall be Zeus. It's for Thor. It's my last day of Zeusing about and I'm going to enjoy it," Crowe said, for Joy Breakfast. This is Russell Crowe's first foray into the MCU, but not the first time he's made a mark in a superhero movie. He previously played Jor-El, Superman's father, in Zack Snyder's Man of Steel in 2013. Crowe's casting as Zeus had many fans, hoping to see Kal-El actor Henry Cavill play Hercules in the MCU, as well to reunite with his Man of Steel dad. It's unclear at this time if there are plans for Crowe to return as Zeus in any future MCU projects. Russell Crowe must have enjoyed his time in the MCU, as he has also since joined Sony's Marvel Universe as a completely different character. He's been cast in the Kraven the Hunter movie, which stars Aaron Taylor Johnson as the Spider-Man villain and is currently in production. Crowe will reportedly play Nikolai Kravinoff, the father of Taylor Johnson's Kraven, which is in line with the rumors that he'd be playing a family member of the lead character. Kravinoff previously appeared in Marvel comic books as the father of Kraven and Chameleon. Fred Heckinger, Netflix's Fear Street, will reportedly play Chameleon. Kraven the Hunter also stars Christopher Abbott, Alessandro Nivola, Ariana DeBus, and Levi Miller. J.C. Shanda directs using a screenplay by Art Markham, Matt Holloway, and Richard Wenk. The film is a part of Sony's Marvel Universe, which also includes both Venom films, Morbius, and the upcoming Madam Web with Dakota Johnson. Thor: Love and Thunder is scheduled to be released in movie theaters everywhere on July 8, 2022. Kraven the Hunter will be following when it is released on January 13, 2023.